Sunday was a little odd due to a lot of miscommunication. I thought I had lunch planned, so I made sure Melissa and I got to the B&B for breakfast. She had a classic breakfast sandwich and I had a Southerner. But when I didn't have lunch plans, Alex joined us for lunch at Block and Bottle. My afternoon plans were to head to an Anglican church in downtown Denver for a Baroque opera. The opera was Acteon, performed by the Baroque Chamber Orchestra. It was a beautiful venue and a great performance. We were seated close enough to the front that I felt odd getting out my phone to try to catch a snippet of the actual performance. I spent a lot of time on Yardwork this week. On Monday, I did the edging on my yard. I've tried to do it before, but it's been such an exhausting project that I've never quite finished. This year, I'm proud to say I got the entire edge trimmed back. Monday's dinner from Alex was chicken with a cheese, garlic, pimento, parsley, and cream sauce. It seemed more simple, but it had great flavor. For Tuesday's staff meeting, we got to tour the new facility for the Wellspring community. Wellspring is a Castle Rock community for intellectually and developmentally disabled adults. Our church has partnered with Wellspring for over a decade, and they're moving out next week to their own facilities. The new place has lots of meeting space, classroom space, and office space, 17,000 square feet. Then the upper floor has condos available for the Wellspring stars to purchase. It'll be quite the change for us at church, but it was great to see their new facilities. Tuesday night at youth, we played a favorite game. It's called Gorgon, and it's pretty much just a complicated version of tag. First of all, there's 3 flashlight pieces that are hidden around the church. The students have to find the 3 pieces and assemble the flashlight and shine it on the person that's it, called the Gorgon. Meanwhile, if the Gorgon tags someone, that person is frozen and can be unfrozen if they're tagged by another student holding one of the pieces of the flashlight. And as you can tell, we play in the dark, so the flashlight at the end is especially obvious. Wednesday, I came home from work to a power outage, and when the power came back on, I got all the clocks reset, and then we lost power again. Thankfully, the power wasn't out for too long, only about an hour total, I would say.
I read A Flame and Fury by Mikayla Bridge. I just finished it on Wednesday. I really liked it a lot. I liked the world building. It was about phoenix racing, and the phoenixes were kind of super hot, made of fire kind of thing, of Flame and Fury. There was a twist toward the end that I didn't see coming. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed just the interaction between our main character, Kel, and her Phoenix, and then between Kel and Coop. Don't know if it's a standalone or not. It was from 2025, but I would read more by this author for sure.
For Wednesday's dinner, Melissa made a family favorite of Korean beef. It got a little overdone, but it was still really good.
I got my hair done yesterday, and my hairdresser always does such a nice job with it. It will never look this way again until the next time I go see her, because I'm never going to spend this much time on it. But it is fun to try out a new look every so often.
Thursday morning, I worked on my sprinkler heads. Over the years, I've had several of them sink into the dirt, and so it was time to pull them back out to the surface. Thursday was the 1-year mark of my dad's passing, so we went out to the cemetery. My mom wanted to do a bit of rock border around the tombstone, so I helped her with that. My grandparents also got a new tombstone in the past few months, and so it was good to see that as well. On Friday, Melissa's library district gathered for their annual staff day. Usually it takes place later in the summer, so it was different having it happen in the spring. The biggest difference that I'm noticing is that it all took place indoors. Friday at work, I got caught filming a repair that had to happen in the sanctuary. I guess last week when I wasn't at youth, one of the students pulled themselves up by the handrail to the stage, and it pulled it out of the wall. So Jim spent some time trying to get the wall replaced so that next week it can put the handrail back on. And Friday night for dinner, I did another simple grilled chicken with rice. I was proud of how mine turned out.
Well, I got invited to a lovely tea over at Ridgeline Church, which is not too far from here. And it was an invitation from Rebecca, who I used to work with, and my friend Amy was also invited, and so we went and had a lovely time. We've had lots of great food. It was beautiful, and at the same time, we heard just a special message that was shared by Rebecca's daughter, and there were scripture readings and another reading and music. It was just a special time, and I'm really grateful that I got to go.